Upright row. All right, this is an upright row. This one, guys, you need to use a mirror, something like that. Use your phone, record to make sure you're getting right form down. See a lot of people shoulder shrugging and pulling their traps in too much onto this movement, which can cause a shoulder impingement, the impingement in the neck, and why a lot of people can injure themselves doing this movement because they're doing it incorrectly. They're compensating, okay? So an upright row is literally, think about rowing a boat, right? We row back, and that's all an upright row is. This is not it, which is what you see a lot of people doing. It's not a shoulder shrug, okay? So, starting position, shoulders go back and down, core is braced, slight hip hinge in those hips, okay? Like this, knees are soft, abs in, weights in the heels. I prefer a split stance when I'm doing this. It does not matter. You can stand just like this, or you can do a split stance. That is 100% preference. I will say, taking a split stance does take a little extra pressure off that lower back. So if you have maybe not the strongest core yet, or some lower back issues, I would try a split stance. But you can definitely do this position right here. Okay? So shoulders go back and down, core is braced. I'm taking the split stance. So I'm going to pull back and down with my elbows. Pull back and down. Keeping my elbows high and wide, not pulling like this, with my elbows tucked into my body, pulling high and wide, right here. Okay? So it's not this. No shoulder. You should have zero shoulder elevation whatsoever. Core tight, pull, squeeze, and then release. Okay? So we want to squeeze with control, and then I also want to release those weights back down to my thighs with control. All right, so if you're squeezing and then dropping the weights, your weight is too heavy. You need to have control through the entire range of motion, the contraction and the extension, because you're working the muscles in both ways. All right, so pull, squeeze, and release. Pull, squeeze, and release. That is the upright row.